Hello and welcome to Gen Z Finance. I'm an older Gen Z here on YouTube documenting my financial journey. So for today's video, I am so excited. It is just going to be a good old-fashioned budget with me in YNAB or You Need a Budget. I haven't done just a singular bi-weekly budget since I think like December 18th. It's been almost a month just because my last paycheck of December came on December 31st of 2020. So that was part of I might have budgeted that out when I budgeted all of my starting balances into my new budget. Either way, it's been a while and I'm just really excited to just get into my budget and do some regular old budgeting. So we're going to jump right in. This $600 that is up here, that is the stimulus check that I did get actually on like the 4th of January, and it's just been sitting in my to be budgeted because I wanted to wait till I could budget it on screen with everyone. I'm actually going to create a category down here called stimulus holding and put all $600 into that. And that is because my mom has not yet gotten her stimulus check yet because she closed down the bank that they sent the last stimulus check to. So I think she has to wait until they send out, I think they're going to send out a plastic card to her. But I talked to her and I said, hey, I don't need my stimulus check right now if you would rather take it because I know that you actually have bills and more responsibilities than I do. And she just said, well, how about you just hold on to it for now? And then if a big emergency does come up, I can take yours and then you can wait for mine. So far, nothing has come up, but I'm not sure if she's going to need it before hers shows up. So I'm just going to put it in holding for now and I will rebudget it out later. So now I'm going to enter in my paycheck and I've already entered it in for Friday here, but I need to edit it because I thought I was projecting that my paycheck was going to be around, like the lowest it was going to be around $1,050 because I increased my 401k to be 33% of my gross pay. But I haven't gotten my pay stub yet, but as always, my paycheck shows up as pending in my bank account the day before. And so according to my bank, my paycheck is actually $1,380.23, and this makes me think that something went wrong. I updated my 401k contribution like 2 weeks ago, and I've updated my 401k a lot, and it's always been really good about getting processed as part of the next paycheck. So I don't know what happened this time. Maybe I just updated it too late. Either way, I think that this 1380 is with a lower 401k percentage taken out. So like I said, I don't have my pay stub yet. I'm gonna have to wait until Friday and tomorrow to do that, but 1380 is what is getting deposited. So I'm just going to change this memo and say smaller 401k contribution than planned. And I will change this date to the 14th. And so I have $1,380.23 to budget with, which like I said was much more than I thought, almost $200 more than I expected. So if we scroll through, you can see January is fully funded. January has been fully funded like since November technically. That's when I was saving up for January's money in November of 2020. And so now I'm gonna jump forward into February and start budgeting ahead. First thing I'm gonna do is come down to bills to mom, and I'm gonna do half of my $400 a month. I will take care of the monthly subscription as well as the annual subscription. I can do $23.49, and then I'll come back to this annual subscription in a second. Next, I'm going to fill up gas to the $65, and then I think I will cover food and drink and then other and miscellaneous with my next paycheck, the second paycheck of January. Into giving, I will cover the gifts and then the family giving, and I will cover donations again with the next paycheck. I'm going to skip my F.I.R.E category for now and come down to sinking funds. I will be doing the $50 to my car ownership category. The rest of these are going to be covered with the next paycheck. I don't need anything in any of these other sinking funds. So then I'm going to put $200 into my car replacement category. And then, let's see, I have $690 left. So I'm going to come back to this F.I.R.E category and do half of my Roth IRA. That leaves me with $440.75. So with this, I'm going to jump back to January. I'm going to come down to my savings again And I'm going to fully fund this second month buffer. So this $1,300 that was in there, I think all of that was my third paycheck in December of 2020. I just decided to put it all into this category so that I didn't need to save up for it every single month and I could just be done with it. So I'm going to put $200 in there so that I've met my $1,500 goal. Since my 1 month buffer and then the second month buffer, since those are both fully funded, I'm going to combine the two. So I'm going to move this $1,500 to 1 month buffer. I'm going to just delete this category and then change the name of this one to 2 months ahead. Make this $3,000 and change this goal as well to 3,000. I hope that made sense. But now I don't need to have two separate categories for them. So I just combine them. So I have $240.75 and that's still for my paycheck. And again, this is much more money than I thought I was going to have. So I'm going to come up to my brokerage category and we're in January. I have $71.41 in there. And I think I'm going to try to make this another $250. I think that's what I want to do. So if I do 250 minus 71.41, 178.59 is what I need to budget into that. So I have another $250 available to send to my M1 account. And that leaves me with $62.16. And this can just go to holding for now. Not my stimulus holding, my normal kind of holding end of quarter bonus that I can pull from if I need to. And I might need to tap into this in future paychecks until I get a good handle of what my normal paycheck will be every 2 weeks once my 401k contribution is what it should be. Okay, so everything is budgeted out. I am going to come back to this subscriptions mess. In my previous budget, I had my subscriptions all individually lined out and they were all under one group category, one big category, and they all had an individual line. And I found that really helpful, and I thought that for my new budget I wouldn't need that breakdown because I had cut down a lot of them and I had a pretty good sense of what my subscriptions were. So I just decided to combine them all into this annual subscriptions line and then all my monthly subscriptions into one as well. But right now I only have one monthly subscription anyway, so that works. This annual subscription line is not doing what I wanted it to do. It's not as easy for my brain as I thought it would be. And I have so much money in here and I don't think I actually need all of that money in here. So I'm going to come down to hidden categories and I went ahead and created this dummy category up here, subscriptions. I am going to move this $316 to be budgeted and rebudget this. So up here, the first number in parentheses is how much money was in this category at the end of December of 2020. So I had $39.51 in Disney Plus, $75 in Netflix, $30 in YNAB, and $48.24 in Amazon Prime. And then the second number is how much my monthly contribution was in my old budget towards this. So for January, I should have added another $263 into Disney Plus to stay on track, another $12.50 in Netflix to stay on track, $3 a month for YNAB, and $5.36 a month in Prime. So for January 2021, this would be what is available for me in these categories. You can see I am underfunded for my goal. I wanted to have $126 saved for Netflix by January 2021. So that's definitely what some of this $100 can go to. I will put $38.50 and that brings me to $126. And just for the sake of even numbers, I'll just make this an even $130. If I come over here to Disney, I need to have $100 by November of 2022, so I'm on track for that. And you can see when I jump forward to February, that would mean I would need to put $263 a month into this category, so that's correct. For YNAB, I want $84 by January of 2023 because that's when I'm projecting I will next need to pay for YNAB. So if I jump into February, that works out to about $2.13 a month. So let me just $2.13. And then for Prime, I need $59 by April 2021. I must have overfunded this somewhere along the line because I only need another $5.40 to fully fund it, which I can take care of in February. So let's keep this here, and then I'm going to jump forward again into February. I'm going to take this $23.49 that I budgeted into annual subs and move that back up to be budgeted, and then budget for the subscriptions in this month as well. I need $263 for Disney Plus. Netflix, I met my goal for January of 2021. So now I want to save for January of 2022. Make this. Let's see. Okay. So now it's telling me I need $10.50 into that. For YNAB, I need $2.13. And then for Prime, I could do $1.80 every single month, or I could just fully fund this, the $5.40. Let me just fully fund it for the year. Okay, so that should be good. That should make my subscriptions good for now. And then going forward, I will budget my subscriptions into these lines. And I think what I'll do is I will just track any spending from these subscriptions. So when I spend money for Netflix, I will track it under annual subscriptions, just so it's a little bit more streamlined in my reports. But I can have them all broken out here on my budget because I do like having them broken out, I think, in my budget. You can see I still have $60.33 in my to be budgeted. So that was how much excess money I had in my subscriptions. And I must have just miscalculated some stuff when I brought things over from my old budget, which is totally fine. With this $60.33, I will also be putting this into holding for now. And I'll figure that out later. I'm going to clean up this goal. I'll just delete the annual subscription goal because I'll have all my subscriptions already accounted for up here. And then for my subscriptions, I will probably just drag this down here. I don't really want to look at it too much, and then I'll only need to look at it when I'm actually budgeting the money anytime I get a paycheck, or once a month when I get the paycheck that I'm going to use to pay my annual subscriptions. Okay, so I hope all of that made sense. This is just what happens when you use YNAB. You make a change, you try something out, you don't really like it. You can see I have a goal right here because I did go ahead and enter in my annual Netflix subscription for, I need to pay that on the 20th. I have it set for $150, but like I said, I think I only actually need $130 because I tried to change my subscription down to a cheaper option. So hopefully that will save me some money as well. But I'll take care of that. And like I said, I will track any transactions in this annual subscriptions category. Okay, so that's going to be it for my first budget of 2021. I'll try to keep y'all updated on my paycheck fiasco. Like I said, I need to wait until I can see my pay stub, which I will not be able to actually see until Friday. So you are watching this video on Friday, but I'm filming it on Thursday. I hope y'all are staying safe and healthy and that you have a good day.